Hi everyone, hi sir, my name is Celia Angrena and today I wanted to share a short presentation about our tree observation project for the industrial ecology class. But before we run into the presentation, I would like to introduce our group members. There are Anggreni Olivia Sijabat, Celia Angrena, Dea Sartika Tantri, and the last one is Dimas Mahendra Putra. This project was done by a group of industrial engineering students from Prasada University on June 17, 2025. Our goal was to look at the physical traits of trees and understand how nature works. We also wanted to see how natural systems can be examples for making industrial systems better and more eco-friendly. We did this by observing, studying, and recording the parts of the tree like the bark and the leaves. The first one, let's talk about the bark. The hibiscus tree has a trunk that is thin, straight, and woody. The texture can be smooth or a little rough, and the color is light brown to gray. As the tree grows older, it may grow some branches near the bottom. Even though the trunk is not very thick, it's strong enough to hold the big leaves and flowers. Next, the leaves. The hibiscus leaves are oval-shaped with pointed tips. They grow one by one along the stem. The top side of the leaf is dark green and shiny, and the underside is lighter with small veins you can see. The leaves are smooth and feel a bit like leather. They also help the tree get sunlight and keep water, which is really helpful in hot tropical weather.
Let's take a closer look at the physical characteristics of the leaf. Starting with the shape, the leaves are ovate with pointed tips, which means they are broadly oval and tapered to a sharp point. Next, we observe the leaf margin. As you can see, the edges are not smooth but rather serrated or toothed, which is a key identifying feature. Moving on the surface, these leaves have a smooth and glossy texture, giving them a shiny appearance when light hits them. Lastly, take note of the leaf arrangement. The leaves are alternately arranged along the stem, meaning they grow on the alternate sides instead of directly opposite each other. This feature helps us identify the plant species more accurately and understand its adaptation to the environment. Now, let's take a look at the branches of the hibiscus tree. As you can see in the image, the branches are slender and flexible, allowing them to sway with the wind. They extend outward from the main trunk, giving the tree a wide, open structure. These branches are covered in smooth bark and support vibrant green leaves along with the tree's signature colorful flowers, adding to the overall beauty of the hibiscus. Interestingly, the branches grow in a bushy outward pattern which creates a full and rounded appearance, a characteristic that makes the hibiscus tree visually appealing in the gardens and landscape. This branching pattern also helps the tree capture more sunlight and improves air circulation around the leaves and flowers. Let's now take a look at the flowers of the hibiscus tree. These flowers are truly eye-catching. They are large and have a distinct shape and showy. Each flower features 5 broad, overlapping petals that are soft in the texture and slightly ruffled at the edges, giving them a delicate and ornamental appearance. At the center, you'll notice a long, prominent stamen column that extends outward and ends in yellow-tipped unders. This structure is not only striking but also important for pollination. The flowers typically grow slightly at the tips of the branches and interstitially. They are not fragrant, unlike what we often expect from such bold blooms. This unique combination of shape, color, and structure makes the hibiscus flower easily recognizable and widely appreciated.
Next slide. This tree was identified based on its bark, leaves, and flower. It's called Hibiscus rosa sinensis, or in Indonesian is pohon bunga sepatu. Next, this plant belongs to the Malvaceae family. Its scientific name is Hibiscus rosa sinensis, and the common name is kembang sepatu. So, next slide. The hibiscus tree gives shade and attract pollinator like bees and butterfly. This help nearby plant grow, but we must arrange them well to avoid competition for water and nutrients.
Interaction between the tree and organism. The Hibiscus rosa sinensis tree interacts naturally with ants and butterflies in a beneficial ecological relationship. The tree's bright nectar-rich flower attract butterflies, which help pollinate the plants as they move from flower to flower. Aiding its reproduction, ants are often attracted to the sweet nectar as well and may help protect the plant from harmful insects by preying on plants or tearing them. However, some ants may also form habits on the hibiscus from their honeydew, which can harmful. Overall, these interactions show a mixed naturalism and potential competition playing an important role in the local ecosystem around the hibiscus. Ecological service provided by the tree to environmental. Based on the observation, the hibiscus tree provides several ecological benefits to the surrounding environment. Its dense leaves help retain soil moist and create shaded areas for nearby ornamental plants. The large red flower attract butterflies as a natural pollinators, while the trunk and branches serve a habitat for ants. The presence of this tree also enhances the visual appeal of the area and supports biodiversity around the campus. And the last is conclusion. The Hibiscus rosa sinensis is a tropical ornamental plant with a woody stem, glossy green serrated leaves, and large red flower that attract pollinators such as ants and butterflies. Its physical structure and interaction with the environment support biodiversity in urban green space. From an industrial ecology perspective, conducting observations like this is essential to understand how natural systems function and interact. By studying plants and their surrounding ecosystem, help us understand nature's role in sustainability, biodiversity, and how to design eco-friendly systems that work in harmony with the environment.
Thank you so much for listening to our presentation. See you.